Stand up, old man, or crawl for it. Your choice. The words sliced through the store like a blade. People froze. A decorated army veteran, gray-haired, thin, leaning on his cane, stared at the supermarket manager who towered over him with folded arms. "Son," the veteran whispered, "I just asked if the discount still applies for veterans." "Oh, it applies," the manager smirked. "But only if you crawl to the counter and say you need it." Gasps. A mother covered her child's ears. A cashier looked away in shame. That moment, humiliating, cold, unforgettable, would spark something nobody in that building ever expected. Something so loud, so unignorable, so fierce, that by sunrise, 400 bikers would stand outside that Mart demanding justice. If you're watching this now, hit that subscribe button because stories like this remind us what loyalty, courage, and community really mean. Now let's rewind. Victor Hayes was 72, a former combat medic who spent most of his youth patching up soldiers younger than the manager now mocking him. His knees were failing, his pension was thin, and the small grocery discounts helped him stretch each month. He stepped into River Mart like he always did, quiet, respectful, nodding at familiar faces. But today, Mark, the new manager, was in one of his moods. He had a reputation, rude, insecure, hungry for control. The kind of man who treated the store like his personal kingdom. Victor approached the counter with a simple question. "Good morning. Do you still honor the veterans' discount on essentials?" Mark looked him up and down. "You people always want something free." Victor blinked. "I'm only asking about the policy." "That depends." Mark grinned. "Show me how badly you want it." Victor's cane shook in his hand. "What do you mean?" Mark raised his voice so the whole store could hear. "Crawl for it. On your knees. All the way here. Then maybe I'll give you your little discount." The room went silent. A teenage employee whispered, "Sir, please don't." Mark shot her a glare. "Anyone else want to join him?" Victor felt his throat tighten, not from anger, but heartbreak. After all he had survived, this was what he was reduced to? He turned, ready to leave quietly. But that's when fate intervened. A young man with tattoos on his arms stepped forward. "Sir, wait." Victor paused. The young man touched his chest, where a patch showed a motorcycle club emblem. "My dad served," he said softly. "How long were you in?" "Vietnam," Victor answered. "Medical Corps." The young man swallowed hard. Then he pulled out his phone. "Sir, do you mind telling me what he said to you?" Victor hesitated, but something inside him broke open. He nodded. The young man hit record. Victor spoke calmly, quietly, but every word carried weight. As he finished, the young man turned the camera toward the manager. "Is that how you treat veterans?" Mark scoffed. "Mind your business. If he wants something for free, he can work for it." The young man didn't yell. He didn't insult him. He simply said, "You just made this everybody's business." That video hit the biker community like wildfire. Victor didn't know it, but the young man, Ryder, belonged to a massive veteran support motorcycle group spread across the region. They had one rule: mess with one veteran, you answer to all of us. By dawn, engines thundered down the streets. One biker, then 10, then 50, until more than 400 motorcycles lined up shoulder to shoulder, surrounding the entire River Mart parking lot. People gathered, recording, whispering. Mark stumbled outside and froze. Ryder stepped forward, leather jacket glinting in the morning sun. "We're here peacefully, but we're not moving until you apologize to Mr. Hayes." Mark tried to stand tall. "You can't intimidate me." A biker with a prosthetic leg rolled forward. "Son, this isn't intimidation. This is education." The crowd murmured. Mark's voice cracked. He misunderstood. "Let him speak," Ryder said. Victor Hayes walked slowly toward them, leaning on his cane. "I'm not here for revenge," he said softly. "I just want respect. Not for me alone, but for every man and woman who served." The crowd erupted into applause. Mark's face flushed red as dozens of cameras pointed his way. Under pressure, shaking, he muttered, I'm sorry." "Louder," someone said. "I'm sorry." Mark stammered. "I shouldn't have said what I said." Victor nodded. "I forgive you. But understand, your words matter. You never know who's listening." Ryder added, "And you never know who's willing to stand up for the people you try to push down." Mark disappeared inside the store, humiliated. The bikers didn't vandalize. They didn't shout. They didn't harm anyone. They simply escorted Victor inside. hundreds of them forming a line of honor as he collected his groceries free of charge. Customers cried. Workers clapped. Videos spread around the world. That day, Victor went home with more than groceries. He went home knowing he wasn't alone. Weeks later, the store quietly replaced the manager. Community members began checking in on Victor regularly. Ryder often stopped by with other bikers, helping him with repairs, food, hospital appointments, anything he needed. Victor said one sentence that stayed with everyone who heard it. "I thought the world had forgotten us. But today, you reminded me it hasn't." Moral lesson: kindness costs nothing, but cruelty can cost everything. Never underestimate the power of community. And never forget to honor those who sacrificed parts of their lives so we could live ours freely. What would you have done if you witnessed that moment in the store? Would you have spoken up or stayed silent? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more stories that stir courage and compassion, hit subscribe, like the video, and share it with someone who needs this reminder today.